Cruise time, y'all. CNS travel, Texas Cruiser, and adventures with Uncle Dave. You know what time it is? Let's talk about it. Yeah. We're going live and we're sailing free.
What's happening? How's everybody doing?
Hello, Cruiser. This is Rick Ways.
We got the cruise crew for you. When you, let's talk about it, yeah. Cruise tips, ship flips, where you wanna be there. Let's ride with CNS, ride with Uncle Dave, and the Texas cruisers bringing waves. Hey, let's talk about it, don't you miss this trip. We're going full speed, no script, just grip that ship.
Yeah. What today is?
It's hump day.
Hope everybody's doing good tonight.
It's Dave. Here on the Carnival Liberty.
Some great news coming from Port of Galveston. All right. Whoop, whoop. It's news day. Instead of hump day, we're going to call it news day. How about that? How everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing good. We got all kinds of stories to talk about, and who knows what else will come up during the middle of it. You know, we kind of zigzag around everything. We got a line and we don't ever follow it. But we're going to talk about something. And hopefully you'll get a little something out of it. But let's see who all we got here tonight. Let's see, and Glenn, the first one's in. Hey, glad y'all could be here. Appreciate you coming. And Chris in. Hope you're doing good tonight. And we got that fella there, that Texas cruiser, you know, that troublemaker. That's what the T in Texas stands for, I think, is troublemaker. Oh, then we got Uncle Dave. I ain't going to tell you what the A stands for in adventures there. All right, we got Bob. Glad you could be here. Appreciate you coming in. Hope everything's going good for you. Oh, Lord, we got Joe here. Hey, Joe. How was everything tomorrow down there? I still wait for you to give me the lottery ticket so we can hit the lottery here since you get them before we do. Oh, there's Scott. Hey, Scott. Hope you're doing good. Let's see. Hey, hopefully you got off work. Get time to relax a little bit. Hey, there's Shannon. Hey, Shannon. Hope you're doing good today. Oh, there's Sean down on the cruiser. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Shannon. Oh, Danny's here. Let's see. Come to Epcot. Finishing dinner, going home soon. Well, that's good. I hope you've been having fun at Epcot today, Danny. Hope that's been exciting. I know you enjoyed that, I'm sure. Get some good food while you're there. Let's see. We got High Sea and Cruising coming in. Hey, how are you? Hope you're doing good tonight. Let's see. See what Joe got here. Steering issue on my car. Woo. I feel you. I've had I've had a week so far. Had a lot of things going on, everything busy. Think something's about straight and something else comes up. It's just that time, I reckon. There's Josie-Ann. Hey, Josie-Ann. Hope you're doing good today. Attila the Fun. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Everybody's still talking to each other, which is a good thing. Hey, Linda. How you doing? Things going good for you today? Let's see. High Sea Cruising. Yep. Shannon, remind everybody to hit the thumbs up. All right. Got down to the bottom. So go ahead and bring these other two fellas up here. How y'all doing tonight, guys?
Doing great. How you folks doing this evening?
What's happening?
Yeah.
Just working on a couple things here.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure I'm on the right
There we go. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yep, you in the right place now. You in the right place.
I enjoyed the show. Chris and Tiffany, they put on their show at 6 today, High Seas Cruising. And it's an enjoyable show. I enjoyed being part of the crowd and the dialogue.
Right.
Here we go. I thought I got it taken care of, but
It was so quiet a while ago while we were talking.
didn't I say that?
What's good about him, Bill?
Hey, Dave, I want you to know it's 5 minutes and 28 seconds. So I told you you had 5 minutes.
You did. Yeah, you did. You sure did. You sure did.
So quiet before the show.
You know what it
Not
was?
a word.
You know what it was? When you started the show at the music, she was like, "Oh, he's about to start. I'm about to show my."
I reckon you're gonna have to send me some videos and pictures so I can put her in the intro. Maybe that'll calm her down.
Ow, stop it.
Oh man. So
Lordy.
the big thing here was that we had a legendary day in Galveston.
Oh yeah.
Carnival Legend showed up for her first inaugural sailing out of Galveston. So so it makes it official. We have 4 Carnival ships in Galveston now, home porting.
Oh, well, that's good. I know that's exciting and going to bring in some more people and more opportunities and more cruises to go on.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Joe. That gives. I like the variety, and Legend's going to have a few. You're going to do his regular 4 and 5 days and all that stuff, but it's going to throw in some alternative itineraries, which is kind of nice.
Right. Yeah, they'll probably do a few Journeys cruises with it or something.
Yes, I understand that. I think Spirit's going to replace Legend later on, and it's going to do the same thing. Whatever Legend's doing now, Spirit's going to be doing.
Right.
So,
oh yeah, that's good. That's give you plenty of choices down there, plenty of options.
Keep it fresh, and I'm looking for that from MSC Seascape when she comes in. It's going to give us some little different style of cruising, and I'm excited about that. So, quite a few of my cruiser buddies here in the crowd, they're going to go with us. Chris and Tiffany and a few others there, and it's going to be a good time. Linda Montemayor, she's going to be on there. It's going to be a good time had by all, So,
yeah, well, I'm ready. I'm ready for y'all to go. I'm ready to start seeing some videos coming in and what y'all's experiences are and the way the ship's laid out, the way it looks, and getting around and everything they got to offer on them.
Well, with all these vloggers, there's going to be plenty of videos, man.
All them people on the ship, you ain't gonna be posting none from the ship. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It already takes forever to upload something when it's not like that,
I may have to wait till midnight to download,
Let's see.
Never know. Never know.
So what is it? 18 days, Rick, for Seascape?
Got that right. 18 days.
Let's see. 37 days.
I went ahead and ordered my last few items I need from off the Amazon, the MSC Essentials page. They always have all the different cruise items and all that. A couple of things I needed, and those luggage tag sleeves for MSC is different than the Royal Caribbean one, so I had to order those luggage tag sleeves today.
Right.
So,
I need to order me some more of those.
Seeing the cruise terminal
out, and people that going with us, or if I book somebody's cruise, I always give them some, and so I'm down to just what we got on the luggage. I always like to keep some extras and spares because you never know what's going to happen.
Right. And not long after that, I have that Jubilee to go on. So
Right.
it's kind of one after the other. Then after that, a few months after that, I have that Allure, and I'm real excited about Allure because I've sailed on her a couple times, and then now she's been amped. I haven't seen her since she's been amped, so
Right.
I love that ship. That's a good ship.
Yeah. Hey, Amy Kay, hope you're doing good tonight. Let's see.
That's
Right.
I sure hope we don't get copyrighted on that, man. Sheesh. That's
Maybe not.
I get like 25, 30 spam calls a day. I even get blocked from them. And that's exactly what that was, a spam call.
Well, you can block one. He'll call you back with another number right behind it.
It's
Exactly.
different. It's different by
Exactly.
like one or two numbers,
Yeah.
That's it. I just, that's what I tell
No.
people now. If I give somebody my number or whatever, they either gonna put me in there and call me or text me right then, or I said, "Don't call." I said,
Right.
when I get home, if you want to talk to me, text me first. Let me know who it is, because I'll zap that bad boy right out of my phone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sean said he's gonna catch up with the real fake Captain Billy in 37 days.
Now that's funny.
Yeah. You talking about getting them 4 ships in there? Let me go with my first story I pulled up here. We talked about a little bit last week, but
Yep.
the cruise lines are really almost in a panic right now over the fuel issue at Miami.
Yeah.
That was an interesting. That was interesting. Yeah.
They had a meeting, but the Port of Miami, because that area where the fuel dock is at was just sold to a real estate investor.
Right.
And so they've got some different ideas on just having the fuel there.
They're gonna tear it down and put up condos.
Yeah.
Yep.
But,
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm just spouting off.
Well, I mean,
You're right, man. You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, that's what it's talking. Right there, there in the port, so the ship will be right there. But
there's a manicured golf course right up to the next to that terminal, man.
No way.
Yeah, man. It's surrounded by these $1 million homes, man.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
But they got the contract, so they've got to leave fuel there until 2027. But they've looked at all kinds. They've got several options, but all of them are building another fuel dump somewhere else, and then piping it over. That's going to take multiple years to do it.
So you get a discount if you bring like 2 5-gallon cans for every person?
Yeah.
Give you like,
highlight Chris has a good.
oh yeah.
They're gonna have to do something, because they got like 24 months, and there's no guarantee from that point on that there's going to be fuel there. And so, the cruise lines, they're trying to plan out and schedule their cruises, but they don't have a guarantee that there's going to be fuel there. So
Right.
if there's not fuel there, they're not going to be there.
They're going to have to import the fuel, bring the barges down from another community.
Well, no, they're talking about they won't be there. They will stop. They will stop Miami. They'll stop.
No, there is no way.
Miami. So what it is, Miami-Dade has gone to them, and they have made an offer to that investor to buy the land, so it would come back under the government and the local government, and they would control and continue to hold that thing there. But if he don't accept it, they're already looking at just taking it, eminent domain. and taking it.
You didn't accept our offer, so
Yeah,
we're going to go ahead and take it anyway. Yeah, that pretty much sounds like some government stuff.
because if they don't, well, it's not. It don't just affect the cruise. I mean, all the tugboats down there.
Yeah,
You know, everything. That's where they fill up, and
the
Right.
ferries and all that stuff.
if it's not there, you know,
750 barrels, 750,000 barrels is what that facility contains of bunker fuel. Of bunker
yeah,
fuel.
so they all had a meeting, you know, the FCCA and everybody else, and you had, you know, Carnival was there, MSC, Norwegian, Royal, Virgin Voyages, you know, just about every cruise line was there, along with, you know, cargo and everything else. I mean, that's a
Unless
big deal.
they're LNG, and that's coming from another facility. LNG is coming from somewhere else.
But there's only a few ships, you know, doing that currently.
Yeah, not many. Not
They
yet.
haven't got that up and running yet. So, you know, and what Florida's looking at, you know, if they don't get some kind of guarantee, you know, they're not going to schedule past that thing. Cruises going out of there. So it's going to be a delay, and you take them cruises and the commercial part out of it. That's a huge amount of money that they're going to be losing. So that's why he can either take the offer or they're going to take it one way or the other. They're going to get it back because they can't afford to lose that monny.
You want to make some money and lose your property, or do you just want to lose your property? You know, the choice is yours.
Exactly right. I mean, it's not that he's not going to sell it to them. They're going to get it.
Yeah, they're going to one way or the other.
Yeah. That's what y'all talking about, Chris. Yeah. Yeah. Bring 5 gallons.
Now, does that have to be in the carry on, or how can you bring
That's got to be in your check bag.
You check it in with your luggage, and they take it out away from your luggage, and they dump it in the funnel.
They put the tag on it with your room number to make sure you get credit for that.
So you get credit for it.
Does the investor cruise or does he sink? He's going to sink.
I used to work in refiners 23 years. I used to make that bunker fuel.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Still use diesel. So yeah, I mean that's they got a mess. You know, they got more of a problem than A Perfect Day in Mexico did.
Yep.
So they might be bringing more. They might be bringing more ships down there to Galveston.
Hey man, no problem like that here.
They can't work out the fuel. I mean, man,
they're gonna start building. They're gonna start building docks out on the bay side. You know,
that's right.
Or start putting them on the Pelican Island side.
Yeah, on the island or the bay. One of the
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Can you imagine?
Oh, man.
Could you imagine how much longer it would take?
140, you know.
Could you imagine how much longer it would take them to refuel the ships if they were having to bring in tankers and fill up that ship?
Oh, yeah.
And another tanker and another tanker. Man, instead of turning around the same day, you'd have 2 days between the day the cruise got back and the next one could leave.
I want to look up something while we're talking about this.
The MSC sailing that we're on the 9th, the ship is not scheduled to sail out till the 6 o'clock in the evening, actually.
Right.
1800. Yep. So that's I don't know. I guess MSC is a little different on their timing. Right. We'll see how it goes later on down the road.
Well, where is it a sea day or a port day? The first day.
Sea day.
Sea day.
Sea day. Yep.
I was just wondering if it was.
Actually, I think it's 2 sea days. Yep.
Well, that wouldn't make sense. I was wondering if it was because it was just the shortest distance to get wherever you're going, so they were just taking their time. But if you got 2 sea days front end, that don't make no sense.
Right. One of the stops is like a 10-hour stay, though. It's I got to think about which one. I think it's Cozumel.
All right.
Or is it? No, I bet it's Roatan. It's a 10-hour stay.
Yeah. You know, Big Stu said, "Bring him on." Said, "Galveston will take all the ships we can get."
You don't.
Right.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, see,
All right,
Legend-
check this
Legend
out. You're talking about the
added to
fuel
the
thing.
fleet. Yep.
I just looked this up. You're talking about the fuel thing, right?
Right.
A Vista class cruise ship, 1.33 million gallons of fuel. One ship.
Right.
Yeah. 1.33 million gallons.
Hey, Nelly.
That's nuts.
Now see, Legend is the first of multiple ships coming into Galveston that add to the fleet, not subtraction, but an add. And this Legend. Then on 18 days we have Seascape. Then towards the end of the month, I think Viva's in. No, Regal. Regal comes in. Then after that, Viva comes in. So we're gonna have like four ships in a matter of about 45 days added to the Galveston fleet.
Yes.
And Disney's coming in December. Yeah, that's actually 5. Added into what we have now.
Oh, they're gonna have to build a bigger beach for all these ships coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, it's Costa Maya. Excuse me, Costa Maya's 10 hours. We were there for 10 hours in Costa Maya. 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock. That's a good long day for Costa Maya.
Right. Oh yeah.
That's the first stop.
Chris said when he was on the Utopia, they were refueling with the LNG while they were docked in Coco Cay. They had a barge come up and do it, but they had to keep the balcony doors closed while they were refueling.
Yep. Those are wild barges, I tell you.
Yeah, nothing to do with Roatan for 10 hours. Just
No.
sit on the beach and ride the chairlift back and forth.
Yeah. Well, the Royal Caribbean docks over there, they got that new area there now where we got swim up bar and all that. You don't have to go into Roatan. I'll just stay there at the ship. I just get off there, buy some rum, drink some Honduran beer, and get back on board. You know, I don't do much in Roatan, but the new area there, I may do a little bit more. You know, the swim up bar and all that. I think my wife will come off with me there. She usually stays on board. Yeah, there's not a lot. Other than that, I agree with you, Nelly. We don't even get off in Belize.
Where you go.
Yeah. Well, if we were young, and into all that, snorkeling stuff and all that, I used to snorkel quite a bit, but I've done all that, and there's other things I'd rather do.
All right. So let's get a taxi and walk to West End beaches. Good food. There's good food there.
Yeah.
I saw you're talking about Disney. Well, I saw an article, and I was trying to find it, where I forget what ship it is, but one of the Disney ships is in dry dock right now, and they're removing. I'm not sure which one it is, but they're removing like two full venues off the ship, like two.
Yeah, I heard that.
Spaces. And they're putting in a 2,200 square foot suite.
Oh, I heard about that.
How much you think that's going to cost?
Oh man,
So, I was trying to
that's
find
just
it.
a little bigger. That's about the same size of our house.
That's bigger than my house.
Ooh.
What is that going to be? $15,000 a person per day?
Yeah, Stu, you be with a harpoon ready to hit me with it. Yeah, I know what you do. I'm worried about you, Big Stu, if I'm out there snorkeling. Where's Stu? Where's Big Stu?
Hey, Mickey's Adventures. Hope you're doing good tonight.
I can't find that article. It was a few days ago.
Rick,
Yeah.
Chris is calling you out, Rick.
Uh-oh.
There are senior frogs in the road.
Oh.
No,
well,
I don't.
I've already been
I don't
ready to
think
ride
there is.
act on it. No more senior frogs for me.
I don't believe. I don't believe they have a senior
The
frog.
boss
If I'm not
says,
wrong.
Danny said,
Well,
how
I'm
big is
not
it?
on the carnival side. I mean, if you don't have a pension enough to cover, yeah, you're right. You're right, Sean. You're right.
Yeah. Let's see. Cost more than a house. Yep.
Yeah, I bet it's going to be like.
I bet.
I know the biggest one on Royal is like $10,000 a night,
yes.
$10,000 per person or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're not 2,000 square feet or 2,200. I know that they're
Yep.
big now, but they're not.
That's right.
And then it's Disney on top of that. So
In Disney price, man. Woo.
I look back when my when my wife was still around. We only had 2 kids at the time, and I looked at taking. I was making good money, right?
Right.
And I was like, well, I'm going to take them on a Disney cruise. To take the kids on a Disney cruise. Now, this
Yep.
was years ago. Okay, my son was like 10. He's 26 now. All right, so this has been a minute ago. For the 4 of us on a 5-night cruise, total would have been like $6,500.
Man.
5 nights.
And that's 16 years ago, man. 5 nights
Wow.
on a Disney. That ain't no balcony, no none of that. It's 4 people. It was like $6,000, a little over $6,000. I'm like, well, sorry, kids. I'd rather take you to Disney. It's nuts.
I looked it up.
I agree with Chris right here.
Right? Yeah, stay in your lane. That's it. I'm staying in my lane.
Moguls. Yeah, I agree, Chris. I agree with that statement. I booked.
But if you change lanes, use your turn signal, please.
I saw
On the side of the
the
steering wheel.
Royal Caribbean rolled out its Alaska calendar today for 26, 27. And I saw that Voyager's on that calendar now. And the pricing on it is not bad for a 7-day, in May. And I can get a balcony cabin for around $2,500. And I said, Don and I, we may have to take that, $2,500 for a balcony cabin.
You see, that's
How long is that one? How long is
7
that?
days.
7 days.
7 days.
See, that is a good deal. But I would book the same cabin, and it would still be $2,500 because I'm paying for 2 people.
You taking it
So
for 2?
to me, that sucks.
That does. Yeah, I agree with you, Chris. Dave.
Yeah.
I got Chris. I'm watching Chris over here. Chris throwing rocks at me over. Chris got me discombobulated tonight. But yeah, I agree with Dave. We talked about that the other night about the
I
Alaskan
got a good
stuff.
deal on the Norwegian Viva. I got that.
Yeah, you got a great deal, man.
Cabin,
You sure did.
and I got the more at sea, and it's 7 days, and I got some other stuff thrown in there too. I don't know. I have to get with Ryan, but it was before taxes and all that. It was under like 1,800, I think.
Right.
You can't beat that, man. You can't beat that, man.
But you know what? It was acceptable to me. I'm fine with that.
There you
Somebody
go.
else might be mad. 1,800 just to go by yourself. Well, I'm staying in my lane. Staying in my lane.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I think Carnival ought to do what Royal does, is that if you're sailing solo, is give you double credit for it. Royal Caribbean gives you double points for each night of a single cruiser.
Yeah.
I don't know why Carnival. I mean, I sailed in their junior suite or even superior suite, whatever they call the step up from that. I've done that once on Carnival, and it's the same if I was in an interior cabin, same kind of credit per night, and I think that's where Carnival kind of messed up. So
Right. Yeah. Dave, you see Sean sent you there?
Was that Cruise NCL? They have solo cabins. Yeah, that's what I was That's
Yep.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure. That's the only reason I would book a solo cabin. So I'd see you, Sean. No, I'm kidding. No, yeah, that's what I got. And that's the same thing with NCL. Is if I was cruising alone and I was trying to get one of the solo, they have solo cabins and they have solo interior and they also have solo balcony.
Right.
But if I was
I
by myself
agree.
and
Thank you, Chris. I agree.
and there were none left, and I had to get, they didn't have any of those, and I got the double occupancy room. They would give, I believe they give you the double points for doing that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they don't do it while you're in the solo, but if you are solo and you have to, go to that cabin, they honor that.
Hey, Cam fam.
Hey, Cam fam. Hope y'all doing good tonight.
Good to see you guys.
Amy K's got a question. I'm thinking about a solo cruise. Do you have any recommendations for this? But for an odd reason, I cannot do MSC. Well, Uncle Dave,
Yeah, just go.
You answer that one. You do the solo cruise.
I mean, I don't find anything hard with it. If you're worried about going by yourself because you're going to be alone, trust me, you're not. You're getting on a ship with 4,000 of your best friends. They just don't know it yet. So, I mean, it's but being male, I mean, I never had a problem with it. I have come across female solo cruisers living their best life, Everybody makes friends. I mean, you can go to dinner and you can request to sit by yourself, or you can request to sit at a table with other people and mingle and this and that. I don't really have a problem with it. I actually prefer it because I'm on my time schedule and I get the anytime dining. I go eat when I want, and you go do what you want when you want. You want to go see the Broadway show? Go see the Broadway show. You want to go to the comedy club? Go to the comedy club.
There you go.
It's 9:00 in the morning. I think I'm going to have a drink. Guess what? Go get a drink. I actually prefer it. Out of 15 cruises, I've been solo on 12 of them, maybe 13. Yeah, no, 12. I've been solo on 12 of them, and it's the best. It is the best. Now, just because you're cruising by yourself, you might it's happened to me a couple of times. I run into people I know, whether it be from my hometown or from a different state or from YouTube or or with veterans, we run into each other. I mean, I've actually run into, so you're alone in your room, but you're really not alone that if you had a problem, you couldn't, talk to somebody, you know what I mean? Not really a problem, but you're not actually alone. You're just cruising alone, but you're not alone. I thoroughly enjoy it, and when somebody's like, hey, when you going to cruise again? I don't tell them. I'll give them the wrong date or something. Hey, you ain't going with me. I got a buddy of mine. He's following me on the two of them, and we didn't stay together. He had his own room and it was cool. And I'm like, he's like, oh, I want to go here. I want to go. Well, then go. Well, I don't know where I'm going. The ship's only 900 feet long, dude. You're not going to get lost, Trust me, if you get to one end and you see water, turn around. You went too far, go back.
There you go.
Just keep turning right. You'll come back around.
Yeah. Go down the hallway, take a right.
Yeah.
Wait, I just passed this. Yeah, well, you took too many rights. But
But Amy, Shannon right there, she always cruises, solo. I say always. Sometimes she'll get a friend to go with her or something like that, but a lot of times, she's solo. And
right.
like Uncle Dave said, once you get on the ship, you've got 1,000 new best friends that you just hadn't even met yet. So they'll have, solo
right.
meetups and that kind of thing. So you can get involved with other solos and, so y'all have groups to go around and that kind of thing.
Yeah, they have I know Carnival. I've never been, but Carnival does. Carnival has solo meetups at the Alchemy Bar. If it's like a 7-day cruise, I think they do it 2 or 3 times.
Right.
You know, that kind of stuff. And like and for Amy, what I would suggest, since it as for a female,
right?
Okay, like Shannon's cruises by herself.
Yeah. Yeah, she asked her, I'll lose sleep at night worried about that.
Book a cruise with somebody, not like with them, but get a cruise where you, like, especially your first time, where you know somebody on that ship.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it make you feel better, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Royal's got the solo cabins. You know, if you can find a ship cruise line that's got the solo cabins, you know, it's enough room for you being solo, and it's a lot cheaper. But like Uncle Dave was saying, you know, if you get in a regular room on most of them, you're gonna pay twice as much. You're gonna pay for 2 people,
except taxes and port fees. You only pay for 1.
Right. So, but it's still gonna be more expensive. But if you can find a cruise with some solo cabins available, and book that, then you'll come out a lot cheaper. And some of them have those solo cabins set up in like a little community, so they're centered around each other. So it's easier to find other solo people and meet other solo people, and to have somebody, you know, some of those 1,000 new best friends you're gonna meet.
Yeah, that like the NCL on mine. My cabin is actually.
Hey, Vicky.
It's inside the solo studio area, but it's on the interior of that. So it's like dead center down the beam of the ship, and it's on there's 2 floors of it, and you go. There's a solo studio lounge. It's only for people solo studio, and if you got like the more at sea package. There's wine, there's beer. They have like a little breakfast set up down there, and 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. every day. It's a fully stocked bar. There's a bartender, all that stuff. They have movies down there. They have meet and greets for just the solo cabins. You don't have to worry about anybody getting back there, because to get into that solo studio area is your room key, you know? And unless you let somebody in that's not from there, they can't get in there.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, you're safe. Once you get past that first door, you're good, you know? So.
Yeah, there you go. There's another way to say you can't book as a solo. Just put a friend's name down, and then there's no show. It's not going to cost you any more. You're already going to be paying double rate.
You're going to be paying double. They'll just if they didn't show up, you just don't pay their taxes and port fees.
Yeah,
that's right.
Or if you do pay tax and port fees for that person, they reimburse you for that because they didn't show up.
Right. Kind of like it without my wife, but also Mr. T.
Yeah. Attila's got a point. Attila has a point also on casinos. So it's kind of interesting on points.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. 28 available. We are planning something huge to honor vets and Gold Star families.
That's got to be a pretty big deal. A pretty good deal for the vets. Yeah.
Let's see. Solo travel is good. It's the best. Rather travel without the hassle of having someone on your back. Yeah.
There you go. That's what I said. I mean,
there you go.
We're doing good.
That's like when like if I don't know anybody on the ship, or I'm not cruising with a group of people, and we go to Cozumel, I don't even get off the ship. I've been there so many times. Cozumel is usually the last stop coming back to like Louisiana, Mobile, Texas. That's usually your last stop if you're Caribbean. And that's my sleep in, relax from the cruise all day, you know, get rested up and that kind of thing. I just stay on the ship instead of going fight all the crowds. And
I'll get off. I'll get off, buy some tequila, get a new hat.
Sometimes I'll do that. Go sit at the. It's not the Red Frog. What's it called? The Fat Tuesdays. I'll go sit at Fat Tuesdays or something, have a beer, and go buy a T-shirt or whatever, something like that.
Dave, if you noticed a pattern with what Rick does at cruise ports?
What are you gonna pick up on that?
Well, what do you think I do at cruise ports?
I think he buys the hat.
I buy beer. I mean,
I think he buys the hats because he drinks enough tequila, he loses the hats, and he's got to have a replacement.
that's his backup. He's number 2.
That's actually a storm that did that.
Sure.
My head right off.
Look, Rick, it's your story. You tell it any way you want.
That's right. That's
There
right.
you go.
That's right. You can tell it any way you want. Let's see.
There you go.
Casino.com.
Now Joe's going to throw in a different itinerary: Brisbane to Cairns.
Lord.
Woo.
Let's see. See, even Dan agrees with me there, Rick. Leaning from
he don't drink the tequila. He buys it, brings it back on the ship.
but he goes and drinks and then stops by and buys some to take back on the ship.
Yep.
We got
I forgot a system. I put all the bags and luggage and all, give it to the porter, and the porter shoots everything out to the shuttle for me.
All right.
Don't pay. I don't have anything to pay taxes on when I go out the door, you know.
Lord. Well, you talking about porters and tequila and everything else. Another story I was going to talk about. Did y'all see where another creator, we'll say, had started spreading on that Carnival was taking their gratuities?
Oh yeah.
And not giving them to the employees or the crew. They were taking part of it, not giving the crew all of it, or either they were using whatever gratuity they got, they were using that to pay the salary and then just supplementing the salary.
Yeah, subsidize the salary so they didn't have to pay him so much out of pocket. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, John Hill went on a rampage and said, that is no way what happens. They said the crew members, keep all the gratuities, whether you prepay them, charge them to your onboard account, or hand them cash over. They charge, right now, Carnival's charging $16 a day per person, for standard cabins, and $18 a day for suites. And they divide that money up between the dining staff, housekeeping, culinary team, and other service departments. Because
laundry, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And they keep that. It doesn't affect their salary in any. Now, granted, the crew members, that's a large part of their overall salary, because the salaries are not real good on cruise ships. So they do use that as part of their salary for their income, but they keep all of what everybody pays. It's divided up. And if you give, the bartenders, you give them charge on your account when you get a drink, you write down the extra gratuities there for them, or you give them cash. They keep all of that. So it's not that they're keeping any of it and not letting the staff have it. Whatever gratuities, tips, or prepaid or given to them, they keep all 100% of it. So,
they get it. I hear a lot of people. I've seen it on the ship. I don't judge anybody because, particularly, I don't care. Taking their gratuities off and this and that. And I was on a cruise and I heard somebody, no, we tip in cash. They go take their tips off. I'm like, what? But to me, that's just part of cruising.
Right.
That's just, everybody's bitching about nickel and diamond and all of this. Well, then don't go.
Right.
Don't go.
That's right.
If you think it's screwing over the employees, or they're keeping tips, or they're nickel and dime you, then don't go. There's no reason to complain about it. Just don't. I always thought that it was just part of cruising, and it was explained to me it's not just about the people that you interact with, but it's like the people in the laundry, the sous chefs that
That's right.
put all this great food together, not just the cooks or the wait staff, you know. It's for the guy that hauls the ice up to the bar, you know, the one that goes and gets the laundry detergent from the storeroom and moves food up to the dining rooms. You know, the people that you don't see, the mechanics, the security guys, you know, it gets split up through everybody. Now, I tip my, you know, if anybody I come in contact with, bartenders, room steward, dining staff, guys, you know, wherever I go eat, you know, I make sure somebody gets something specifically from me, specifically for them.
Right.
You know, so I mean, if you really have a problem with gratuities and tipping and, you know, coming up with these, I'll say it, coming up with these bullshit stories about they keeping their tips or gratuities, then don't cruise. Then don't cruise.
Right. Yeah, because like you said, the prepaid gratuities, that's like you said, that's mainly going to the people that are working behind the scenes that most of us are never going to see. You know, like the sous chefs, the people that are walking around sweeping the floor, mopping, keeping things clean for us, cleaning up behind us. That's who, you know, they're getting that tips, because most people don't tip them cash while they're around. After the restart, I took extra money just for tipping those type of workers. And you want to see somebody that is extremely appreciative and grateful. The next cruise you're on, when you see somebody you always see them sweeping, vacuuming, cleaning, whatever, you hand them some money and tell them thank you. There is no kid on Christmas morning any more excited than those people were, because they don't get it.
I did it. I did it on this last cruise. As a matter of fact, I'm friends with this kid on Facebook now, right?
Right. Yeah.
His name is Putu. His name's Aris, but his nickname on his tag, it said Putu.
Right.
And he carried one of those dustpans and a broom, and he walked around the casino just picking up, sweeping up, and all around the casino bar. He was doing all that stuff, you know. And if I was sitting at one of the machines, and he come by and he said, "You want me to empty the ashtray?" And I'm like, "Well, you can. I mean, he got his gloves on, and he took it and dumped it in his bucket, come back and stuck it back down, wiped it all out, stuck it back down." And he was a young guy. Right. And I'm like, every time we went to the casino, he was there. If it was during the day, he was there. If it was at night, he was there. And he would actually come find us and stay around us. You know, I mean, he would go do his thing. And when we got and I tipped him. Matter of fact, I tipped him, and Chris and Liz tipped him. So he had a good trip, right?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
When we got the surveys back, I wrote a big thing for him, you know, on him and sent it. And for Chris and Liz, the Carnival Cruise Addicts, the live show they did after that, he's the guy that's in the picture with us.
Okay.
But on the thumbnail, he's the guy that's in the picture. Yeah, we got it. Come on, get in here. And he's like, no, I can't. And we told a photographer, we're like, tell him to get in here, you know. And he come over there and he just stood there with us.
All right.
So and then Liz sent that picture to John Hield, and John Hield put it on for his like picture of the day or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was cool. But yeah, but I know what you mean, man. You just out of the blue say, hey, you know, thanks for doing what you do. Right. You know, keeping it clean for us. Same with the security guards.
That's right.
Thanks for keeping it safe for us. You know.
Yeah.
I don't have. And then another thing I do, and this is maybe a pro tip, maybe not. Anybody you interact with, and you want to say something good for them in the survey, get your phone and take a picture of their name tag.
Yep.
Take a picture of them and then get a close up of their name tag so you can remember. Okay, that
Yep.
Because I've
I have
written
a
names.
bad habit. I need to do that. I really need to.
I've
I
had
have a
names
bad
written
habit.
down.
Not remember people's
That's
names.
exactly what we do. We take a picture of it because when you get home, you're not going to remember the name.
You're not going to remember. Yeah.
You're not going to be able to
Like you
pronounce
said.
it. That's for sure.
That's
You know?
right. But like he said,
Yeah.
that's exactly what
I do
we
that.
do. We take pictures. Yeah.
I do that. Take pictures of them, and then I'll write it up, and I'll see the name, the picture name, but then the next picture will be a picture of him. I'm like, oh, okay, he worked at Red Frog. All right, got it. And then I will,
Yeah, I got to remember to do that. Yeah.
it's my room steward and this and that and the other thing. Yeah,
Oh,
but I make sure I do up, and I used up all the characters on one page for Carnival, and I had to go to another one and do it again. So
Yeah, I've done that a few times myself. Matter of fact, I just did it on this back to back each cruise because I mean, we meet people and interact with them and see them the whole cruise and they do a great job. I mean, if it weren't for them, we wouldn't enjoy our cruise in no ways like what we do.
right, exactly. Like my room steward on this last cruise, her name was Venus, believe it or not, and she was from the Philippines.
Yep.
And I never got a chance to take a picture of her with her name tag because she was a ninja. I would literally get up in the morning, take the tag off of my room, hang it up. I'd go up, get coffee, eat a little bit of breakfast, go smoke, get another cup of coffee, finish that. Well, I'd probably have like 4 cups of coffee. Go back to my room, and it's clean.
Right.
In like an hour.
Yeah.
Right? And then if I woke up late, I'd get up and go hee-haw around on a sea day, put the tag on. Lunchtime, go get lunch, do this, do that, come back, it's clean. It's like she knows when I'm gone, But I kept her business card, so I use that when I
I've been known to grab the business card. Yep. Sure.
I definitely do. And some of the crew, like a lot of the crew members don't have business cards.
Right.
Yep.
I don't
Royal
believe-
Caribbean ships, they that's one of the things they're required to do, leave a business card in there. And that's very helpful to me. Yep.
Yeah, room stores. Yeah, they all have the business cards. To leave in the rooms. But I think what Uncle Dave was talking about was a lot of the other workers, on the ship, the janitorial staff and that kind of stuff. They don't have.
Yeah, they don't have that. That's like, and like the bartenders don't have them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had this one little guy. I say little guy. He was little. He's from Taiwan.
Right.
He was a bartender. He was great. He used to mess with me so bad. And I was like, hey, man, can you give me one of those Red Frog bartender shirts? I want to wear it on my next cruise. And he's like, I said, David, you crazy. I mean, it was funny. No, you had to work for Carnival to get this. I mean, it was funny.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Come on, man. And then the boss came. They were the blue one,
Right.
And I'm like, hey, let me get one of them blue Red Frog shirts. And the guy just looked at me. And the little bartender, he started laughing. And they were talking. And he's like, oh, he said there was something wrong with your brain. Like you're crazy. I'm like, no problem with me. Give me a shirt,
I
man.
wonder why they thought that, Dave.
Another thing, specifically the bartenders, the room stewards, snacks. Get off the ship. If you got good bartenders, I don't care what port, first, second, third, last, or whatever. I usually get off and I'll get like 2 or 3 like plastic bags full of the small bags of chips.
Right.
And I'd put like 5 bags of chips in each bag and this and that. And I just go drop them off at the bar that I go to. I'll give some to my room steward, to the dining staff. They're the ones that specifically I come in contact with.
Oh,
and they're just like, no. And I'm like, yeah, I already bought it. You're going to take it,
Yeah.
And just see the look on their face. Well, you take care of me, I'm going to take care of you. That's just how it works.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We always ask our room steward, when we go to port, if they're getting off that day, or we'll ask them, say, look, is there anything you need, while we're out?
And the answer is always no.
Yeah, always no.
Answer's
Like,
always no.
well, if somebody was going to bring you something, what would you need or what would you want? You know, and yeah, we do that. But
I had a room steward a few cruises ago. She was from Thailand, I believe.
right,
And I asked her, I said, you know, you getting off the ship today? She's like, no. She's like, I got too much to do. I said, I'm going into town, going to port. I said, do you need anything? She's like, no, I'm fine. I said, do you want anything? No, I'm fine. So that means, all right, Dave, you're going to have to take actions into your own hands.
right,
I went and I got, her and her helper took real good care of me. I mean, like really good, like way over and above.
Right.
I got chips. I found this little place that had like Oriental treats and stuff like that.
That's funny.
What am I missing?
read the.
Sean said no respect in
Uncle David. A chip on his, he walks on the Lido and his smudging mouth. Challenge accepted. But like I got like female deodorant, I got toothpaste, I got all kinds of stuff, you know. And I got back on there and I had it in the closet. And when we got off the ship, I just set it all on the desk when I left with her little envelope with cash in it. So I'm like,
Right.
Next time you'll let me know if you need or want anything, because you just tell me no. I'm gonna yes. So yeah.
Joe, I know meclizine is real good for seasickness. And there's a lot of other things. If you look at the ingredients on a lot of the other over-the-counter stuff, I mean, it's over-the-counter too, meclizine.
Yeah.
That'll be the active ingredient in most of them. So, I mean, you can go to Walmart or anywhere and get their brand of meclizine, and it does just as good. You don't have to go buy a name brand. And that does real good. You know, a lot of people wear the patch behind the ear.
I have those transderm patches.
Yeah.
And they work great in the past, but lately I've been using Bonine, and during that hurricane was on the Harmony
You weren't on the
of the seas during Hurricane Milton.
Right.
And I took Bonine before I even got on the ship because I knew that's going to be out there. It's going to be an issue.
Right.
Yeah.
Take 1 second. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's chewable tablets, you know, and all that. And I didn't have the side effects that the transderm patches gave me. Kind of gave you know, dry mouth and all that. I didn't get any.
I've never had a problem with seasickness, but I guess being where I'm from, I mean, you know, we grow up on boats and all that kind of stuff.
It's the inner ear thing,
I guess it's different for everybody, you know. So.
Oh yeah, it's different. Fortunately, I've been lucky. I hadn't never had any issues on the cruise, but there's a lot of people that do. And you know, my wife and daughter, I think on one cruise, well, maybe one or two, they get a little queasy here and there, but on some rough days. But take the meclizine and that knocks it out. Another thing you can do, Joe, is I would still recommend taking the meclizine with you in case it's a bad day. But
just stay drunk. Just stay drunk.
Yeah. When you go to the buffet and get you a green apple or two and take back to your room and keep it in your room. Don't ask me why, but don't get a red apple. You got to get a green apple.
Green apple.
Get a green apple, keep in your room, and if you start getting a little queasy or whatever, eat the apple. It helps settle your stomach, just like the ginger you're talking about. They say does also, but they're gonna have green apples on the buffet, so you just get one, take it back to your room.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Have extra.
Right.
So
I remember on my first cruise, 1988. I got a little seasick on that one night, just one night, because I had a rough weather going on. And the waiter sent a basket with some aluminum foil he shaped into a rooster. full of crackers.
Right.
And that's what I ate to take care of that. And yeah, that was pretty neat. That was on my first cruise.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Attila and Big Stu's getting out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything caught up here. Yeah, y'all have a good night. We appreciate y'all coming in. Maybe you got something out of tonight, at least a chuckle or two, if nothing else.
Sure thing, Big Stu. Sure thing. Be sure to shoot me a message tomorrow. I'm going to be down on the island all day tomorrow to remind me, and I will give you a call. Yeah.
See,
Shoot an instant messenger or whatever. Yeah. Have a good night, Big Stu. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. If you want a little envelope to leave tips in, on Carnival, go down to guest services, that thing. So, yeah, that's right. Yeah, meclazine's active ingredient in Bonaire. So,
okay, and I understand that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know what? I've heard that you got to watch with those patches. Sometimes it reacts with the skin, and people get rashes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And what's really not cool about them is you got that patch on. You're out in the sun all day. When you take that patch off, you got a white spot. Patch on in case you didn't get sun.
And of course, Vicky, the foodie, knows why the green apples work, and it's the malic acid in the green apples.
Okay. I think Vicky's smart.
Well, talk about food. Well, she's called the foodie. She knows about food.
There you go. Where's my brain tonight? Foodie.
Right. Yep. Rick, it's word association, dude. Word association.
There you go.
Big Stu said he'll do it, Rick. Let's see. It's something to do with tardiness and stimulation of the nerves. And yeah. Well, when you're feeling queasy, you don't really care why it works as long as it works.
I wrote a big article about that seasickness on one of my columns on that, and that I did a lot of research. And all that stuff that people bringing up was stuff that I mentioned, and it's it's not one size does not fit all, but there is different ways to handle it. So
yeah, I hear Buffalo Trace works good too for seasickness.
Yeah, well, yeah. Now I was taking bone down when I discovered Buffalo Trace, so that may be a association there.
That's right. That's right. That's another pro tip. If it's the ship, it is rough, and you have problems with walking down the hall and you bouncing back and forth from side to side, go to the bar and have 5 drinks, and you'll come back and you'll walk straight down that hall.
Right. Got that right.
whether the shit's bouncing around or not.
That's right. That's how I always can tell who's
for me.
Who's not. The ones that are walking straight, they got the alcohol package. The ones that
right.
are
promenade people doing there, they're all leaning to one side, and I was walking straight down. So what's everybody leaning for?
That's right.
Oh man!
Except I try to eat food for healthy reasons too.
Yep.
There you go. All right, we've been over an hour, and it's about time to refill the cups over here. So we'll take
Give us a commercial, Maestro.
We'll take a little commercial break here and come back.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Hey, who? What's up? Nothing, B. Just watching the game, having a bud. What's up with you?
Nothing. Watching the game, having a bud.
True.
What's up? Yo, who's that?
Yo, pick up the phone.
Hello? What's that?
Yo, where's Dookie?
Yo, Duke. Yo. What's that?
Hold on. Hello? So what's up, B? Watching the game, having a bud. True.
All right, Dave. Do you want a bud or do you want Doritos? Which one do you want?
That was a funny Dorito commercial, though.
That dude said, and he just shoved that lady out the way.
He was going after them Doritos.
That's scary, man.
Woo.
That's scary as hell.
That was scary. Very scary. Oh, man.
What's up? Yeah.
Oh, Vicky.
Yeah, Doritos did. They did some good commercials there for a little while. They had some good ones. I want to say that one that I just showed was one. I don't remember what year, but I want to say that was one that they did on like the Super Bowl night. I think.
Oh,
when that one came out.
Super Bowl always has good Dorito commercials.
Yeah.
I still think those Dorito tacos.
Now they
The
don't.
Dorito tacos at Taco Bell is still the best.
Lord.
Need to find the one with the Taco Bell dog. Right,
Right.
when they had the big
Oh, yeah.
about the Godzilla movie, and he's like sitting on the Taco Bell dog sitting on Godzilla's tail, and he's going through the drive-through. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Akira Taco Bell.
That's funny.
Look, another story I come up with is with the holiday season, the Halloween coming up. Carnival, they had they've always had a policy you can't wear a full face mask. You can wear it, like if they're doing a costume contest or doing a parade with it or something like that, you can wear it, but you can't just wear it around the ship all the time. And they recently had, I don't know the ship, but they had a couple people on there that were refusing to take the mask off. And I mean, they were going like to the dining room and stuff like that with it on. I mean, you just can't do it. And so they would just, Carnival come out with another statement, just re-emphasizing that, you can't wear a full face mask all around ship. You can wear your costume all day long, but you just wear that full face mask. And it's for safety reasons. Because with the facial recognition, they use the scanning people on and off and everything else. Plus, if something was to happen to you, that's what they're going to use to track you around the ship to see where the last mistake can find.
Yeah, wait, who was the guy that fell overboard? I don't know. It was Skeletor. You don't know.
Yeah,
that's right.
Right.
I mean, that's how they use to find you and to see where the last place they could locate you on the ship. So, I mean, it's a whole safety thing. I mean, I can see people, they want to wear their costumes and all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, they've got to understand, that there's sometimes you can't do a full face mask and all the time.
But this is something else. This is okay. I guess I'm just old.
Right.
Why would I want to walk around in a hot mask all day? Because you're out in the sun.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's the reality of today. It's the reality of today. I tell you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand it either. I mean, and it's probably some of the same ones that were fussing about the mask back during COVID.
Right.
Oh, don't you know it? Yeah. Don't you know it?
But so now they want to wear one. Some people, it's just because you tell them no, you can't do that. Oh, I'm going.
Now they want to do it.
But So yeah, they come out with that, but just they only got about 9 more days, and Halloween stuff will be off of the cruise ship. So, I mean, take costumes, dress up, have fun, but just don't expect to wear.
Be smart about it. Be smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's 3 guys tried to knock on a house door and kept hollering, open the door, and they had full costumes on and everything. And it was a real scary situation, man. I would have answered the door with a double barrel shotgun, and I have a double barrel shotgun, one of those stagecoach guns, and 12 gaugers, and I would have answered the door with that, because that was scary, man. That was terrorizing this family, and that was horrible.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's a good way to
full
get shot.
costumes on and everything,
Yes. Yeah, people are crazy, man. That just, I don't know, but that's the world we're living in right now. So,
Chris, I do, and I still think that's funny. Wearing those full inflatable dinosaur suits.
yeah.
Did you see that there was a thing going around Facebook, I think it was, where a dude had one on, he was going to scare the dog, and as he was going out the door, his wife had this bottle of fart spray, and she sprayed it on the pump and air in there, and he's just like, dinosaurs out the door, he can't get out of the suit, he's over there dying. That was the funniest thing, dude. She's like, and he's like, flailing around.
I also saw a guy, his family was in this jump house, a sealed jump house, dancing around inside. He did in the intake spot. He sprayed one of those fart sprays. Other people dance. His wife and kids in there. All of a sudden, they stops there, turn off their nose.
Lord.
Oh man, I was busting up laughing. They chased him out when they got out of that thing.
Yeah, I think I did see that, or I just glimpsed it. I didn't see the whole thing, but where they did the fart spray in the suit.
Yep,
that was funny, dude.
That was something.
That was funny. Every Sunday, my wife and I at 6:00 we watched the funniest videos, and that's one of those funniest videos that they did. Every funniest home videos, and we heard that's our guilty pleasure every Sunday evening between 6 and 7 to watch those videos, because we both bust up laughing on those all the time.
Oh, let's see. I'm trying to find a picture where somebody talked about, but it ain't coming up for some reason. So yeah, but that was.
What about those kids? We were talking about that earlier. Those kids climbing out on the handrail
on the balcony.
That just makes my heart jump up my throat when I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, why? It just don't make sense. How people can do that, and how they, more than likely, somebody that was there that should have known to stop it.
Yeah. And those handrails are not exactly conducive to footwear to grip,
Right. Yeah, they're slicker than owl poop, man. They're varnished.
They got sea salt on it a lot of times. They're slick. They got that lacquer on them. I mean, they are not designed to be gripped.
If they're a little bit wet,
just take a slip, man, and you got a problem,
Oh yeah. It don't take
even when I was that age, I wouldn't have done that, because in the first place, that would scare the shit out of me. I point blank say it. It was scared, man. And
you look down and you're 100 feet off the water of a moving ship.
You got that right. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, they were teenagers, and that's the thing, And see,
and they do crazy things, but that's even beyond that level. I forgot
forgot what channel I was watching. It might have been Tony, but you know,
Yes.
if they're teenagers, which they were, would you ban them? Ban them from the cruise line.
Right.
On top of that, since they are teenagers, they're under 18. Would you ban the parents too?
No.
Because that's called home training, which obviously they
Yep.
had none of.
Right.
You know. So that's what I take from it.
Yeah.
You know,
But
I don't.
I agree,
honestly,
Nelly.
there's-
I agree,
there's-
Nelly.
If the parents
I have no-
weren't there,
I have
then they, like they,
I have
like
no
Nelly said,
tolerance. I have no tolerance for ignorance.
No.
You know. I
No,
don't care who you
no.
are.
Yeah, I'm with you, Dave. I am.
Yeah.
That's and it would affect other people if they had to happen like that, because then the ship will have to stop and it would
If
have to
it
launch
went
the boat.
overboard, and then,
Yeah, man overboard, and the ship will have to stop and endanger crew who may have to get in the boat to go out there and look for them. You know, in those
Only-
little boats.
That's right.
the only good thing that I saw just from watching the video, the only good thing I saw, the person videoing was standing in the balcony watching. So if something would have happened, I would hope they would have the peace of mind to go over there and pick up the phone and call
Right.
guest services or whoever.
Man
and say,
overboard.
"Look, we had two people go over the side and this and that." So they probably could have found them and got them.
Right.
That's the only halfway
These
good
people are
thing I
nuts.
think I saw about it.
Yeah.
One guy the other day went out there and he intentionally kicked his feet out, hanging on to the handrail and goofing around and trying to show friends that what he can do with his feet off, just hanging there. And he finally climbed back in, but you know, that proves nothing to me other than you're totally ignorant. You're stupid,
Right.
you know.
And see, that's
Pretty much.
when the news media puts up, you know, somebody fell off the cruise ship. No, they didn't. They jumped, or either they done something stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't give you the whole backstory. They just tell you
Oh,
what
yeah.
happened. They just
That's right.
somebody went overboard on another cruise ship. Like it's
That's right.
like they make it out to sound like it's easy to fall off a cruise ship.
Right.
I mean, you
right.
know, if they fall in the water, if the fall and hitting the water don't kill them, the sharks might get them. You know, the sharks all
Yep.
over the place out there.
Yeah.
It's like right there. You know, there's sharks on the video.
Oh man, that scares me right there. No sharks right there.
But there's something else you have
Oh
to
my
understand.
God.
Is if you go over, and I think this
Smoke
is what
and
happens
go.
to. I think this is what happens to most people when they decide to propel themselves off of a ship.
Right.
If you don't get far enough away from that ship, it will suck you under it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no prop watch. No prop to get you, man.
And
No
that
problem.
boat is it's moving, and the thrust is sucking water
Right.
from front to back.
That's
and if
right.
you're too close, I mean, it's
And if you're falling off the ship or you're jumping off the ship, you're not gonna get far enough away from it if you're
no,
moving.
no, indeed,
It
no.
went away
indeed.
for a second again.
That's why most hardly ever does anybody that goes off is
ever
recovered
found.
Well,
alive.
you guys want yeah.
because they're sucked under.
I was really surprised that they got that little girl and her dad.
Yep.
I was surprised when that happened, and when
Yeah.
she went and dad went right behind her, he had to have grabbed her and got the hell away from the ship.
Yep.
You know, and depending on where they were, if it was like up in the forward area, I'm going to assume that that's possible. But if you're close to the back, you can forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the woman is saying that she thought there was glass there. You know, you can look at the pictures and all that. There's no glass there. There's no
Well, I tell you what,
intention
if
of
there was
glass there.
glass there, if there was that glass there, they need to tip the steward that cleaned that glass because you could see
Yeah.
right through it. No problem. No glare,
Yeah.
no nothing.
And on top of that, it's not a lot. You know, there's wind blowing through there because there's no glass there. I mean, I'm not buying
Yeah,
it all. Period.
No.
It's no intelligence level at all involved. It's just somebody just thought nothing would happen. They did it, and something happened.
And then,
You know?
yeah, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Remember.
Exactly.
There's your science lesson for today.
Now the one going around trying to, hey, you need to put glass there. And I said, no, they don't. You just don't need to do what you're doing. You know?
I mean, you could put whatever you wanted around there, and those people are going to find a way.
They'll find a way around.
Get on top of it anyway. Yeah, that's
exactly.
Right. Special kind of gun. Yeah. But
yeah,
it's something else.
Yep. So
I got a little quickie. Yeah. Mobile is getting a new ship.
Yeah, I heard that.
They're going to get the Carnival Valor. They're
Yep.
going to get the Carnival
That's what I
Valor.
heard.
The first conquest ship to home port in Mobile, beginning May of 2027. 6 to 8 day sailings, and let's see. Yeah, the Glory. This will be largest ship to sail from Mobile. It's going to home port the Valor there starting in May of 2027, and that's going to be Mobile ship.
Right.
So 110,000 gross tons in Mobile. What?
Right. Well, this is for Sean right here. But for his comment there.
That's good. Valor's going to be good for Mobile, man. I think it'll be a good move for them.
It's a nice ship. It really is. I've cruised it many times.
Yep.
So it's going to be a good ship for. But see that they're doing that. They're putting they're going to have the Liberty and the Dream here, which are bigger ships that New Orleans used to.
Right.
Now they're going to put another bigger ship than Mobile's used to there. So evidently, they're getting the people that are cruising out of the smaller ports, and they're putting.
And conversely,
they're putting as big a ship as they can in those ports to facilitate the passengers.
Yeah.
And conversely, Galveston's getting the bigger ships that are moving over to NOLA and Mobile.
Right.
So we are getting bigger ships.
This is going to be the first Conquest class ship to ever cruise out of Mobile.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
I think it's a good move for Carnival and good for Mobile, of course.
And it's going to be year round. It's going to be all year round.
All year round. Yep.
Yeah, that's what Chris was just asking is Mobile year round, but I was going to say they're back to being year round.
Yep. I think they had to get their they had to get some dock work done, and they had to get a new the boarding thing. What's it called? Galveston just put one in. The thing they had made overseas. The boarding dock or whatever it's called.
Right.
The gangway. They had to get one of those. They had to get a new one made because it got damaged in a storm or something or other. So they had to get that.
Okay.
Yeah, in Mobile it did. I think it got damaged during Ida. Been a few years.
Right.
And then they have another one. They have a Carnival hoax going around. Have you guys heard about this? There's a hoax going around about getting lifetime loyalty.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. I just saw it. I just pulled it up. So Carnival Cruise Line loyalty hoax growing more popular through social media, offering a lifetime tier with highly coveted benefits. Right. The way to get this, dude. This is the cherry on top right here. The way to get this lifetime cruise status, guests have to donate just. I can't even say it. Guests have to donate just one kidney to a 90% research initiative.
There's some people fell for it too.
I mean, and what it is it's they're actually violating the copyright of the Carnival emblem because they're taking the emblem and it looks official through Carnival. Right. But instead of having Carnival Cruise Line, it's Carnival Cruise Lines with an S. So it's plural. But Carnival Cruise Line is not, it's singular. So it's crazy. And I've been doing some reading on it. It's just, the text of the hoax says, we've heard you and we're ready to make waves. Easily think of your reference to Carnival, think about it. And then John Heald went off. He's like, the brand ambassador repeatedly assured guests the program is not yet fully refined or revealed. The more details in forthcoming months. It said it's not even close to being completed, so we'll be sharing all of that, And he's like, he just goes off on these things, man. It's funny. You think I get on a rant? That man get on a rant.
Yeah.
You can still donate your kidney, but you're not going to get any cruises out of it.
No. The words lifetime carnival status are prominently displayed in the middle of the hoax, sure to catch the eyes of eager guests who don't want to lose the benefits may have spent years of achievement. It's funny. All you got to do is donate a kidney. Just one. Just one kidney. That's it.
Read Chris posting.
What? Talking about auctions, did you see where, when they do the St. Jude's groove for St. Jude's on Carnival, in the past, people had brought stuff, they made crocheted ducks or just anything and let them auction off to raise money. Well, they can't do that no more. And to start with, when they said no, because there was a lady had made 2 ducks and took up there, and they sent them back to her and told her they couldn't do it anymore. Well, she sent a message to John Heald, and he responded back saying, yes, they can't do it no more, but it's not Carnival. It's actually St. Jude that said they can't take donations from the auctions like that. So they're still going to be selling the shirts and the bears, and you can donate money, when they're doing that, but they just can't do the auctions anymore, which, I don't really understand why St. Jude's doesn't want the money from the auctions like that, or if there's something with their tax laws, that they can't accept that kind of money or something. But it's not Carnival to stop it. It's actually St. Jude's that just says they can't accept it.
Right.
That was sick, though. That was sick, though. Come up with that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yep. I don't know, man. I might do this kidney thing, I might have to donate a kidney to somewhere. Well, when I read that, I'm like, a kidney? Really?
Yeah.
A freaking kidney.
Well, since we got all these fans of Royal Caribbean on the page here, I want to talk about icons now. We're going to get a Legend of the Seas to Galveston, I know.
Well, you got one. You got a legacy.
That's all I got to say right now. Watch the comments said.
Oh, buddy. Yeah. You already got the legend there, Rick. You already got the legend. And it's going to be on the seas.
I will be on the inaugural out Galveston on Legend of the Seas.
Yeah, Chris, you were correct. He needs to cancel his appointment to kidney donation.
Joe, I try not to tear up MSC Seascape on the 9th, man. Sorry about that. I'm not sure about ain't going to be any whiskey left, though.
But you may be able to find a hat or two laying around somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, I may send you my address, so if you find my stuff, send it to me.
Rick worked on his original line today. Today was a legendary day. It's a legendary day today in Galveston. Watch, that's going to be the start of his next video.
Nelly, I worked on that. Yeah, you better believe it.
Hi, Emily.
Oh, man.
Lord. Well, fellas, we're getting ready to hit that hour and a half mark here. It's getting ready to be 9:30 here, 8:30 your time. So,
yes, sir.
Kind of start to wrap things up here.
Is Scotty J? I haven't heard much from Scotty J.
Well,
he's still on the cruise. I think
he's on a cruise. I don't think they're doing the. I don't think they're doing the show tonight.
All right.
Yeah, they're on the cruise out of Galveston. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard earlier today was that they were.
I mean, I haven't seen him like on social media like at all.
Yeah, I don't know if the
unless he just like, I mean, like a lot of people who just unplug, you know, which
I don't know if the internet.
Because I know there for a while, man, he was rocking and rolling on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube. He was getting it in.
Yeah, I'm double checking right now. You know, I know this fella that makes a schedule of who's on YouTube every day, and
oh, you mean Cheddar?
Puts it out, puts it around, so everybody can look at. Let's see, here it is.
Yeah, we call him. We were in a live one Saturday night, and he was eating cheese. So what kind of cheese is that, Eddie? And he's like, Cheddar. He had a mouthful, so that's why I just call him Cheddar now. And butter. There you go, Chris. Butter. He likes butter. He likes butter on his cheese. Likes butter on his cheddar.
Yeah, it's got up here that they'll be back next week live. So
they'll have some videos. I'm sure he's gonna post some videos and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I've never. Speaking of videos. I'm working on one right now, and it's like small video clips, you know, and pictures and stuff from like around the ship when I was with on the Carnival. I mean, on the Paradise with Chris and Liz, and I'm trying to set it up and do like a talk over and explain, you know, what's going on, and so I'm learning how to do that. So I'm gonna put it all together and then do like the talk over after everything's lined up, so I can explain what everything is and you know, all that kind of stuff.
That'd be good. So, that'd be good.
I'm gonna try that. It'd be the first one I ever did. So,
all right.
Hey, that hurts, man. I'm over here petting her to keep quiet. She just turned around, and bit me. I'll be giving her treats half the show just to keep her quiet.
Carnival did celebrate last week 25 years being in Galveston. That was nice. They had a big celebration for that. And then also last week, they did a big celebration for the 200 years of Galveston Port being in existence. 200 years. Yeah. The Spanish government, that's when the Spanish government.
Appreciate you coming in.
All right,
have a good night, Nelly. Martin.
They had Cruise Life TV, Greg and Michelle, they put out a video a while back, and it was a documentary on Carnival. Right. I don't know if you guys went and watched that, but it was like their 25th anniversary of like being in business and all that kind of stuff. And most of the people that they talked to had been there for 18, 19, 25 years. You know, people have been with them since the beginning. Right. It was a good video. How they started with one ship, and then they were using credit cards to fuel them when it got bad. And I'm like, whoa, God, man, you know. But it was an interesting video to watch.
Like
you were talking about the 25 years in Galveston, you know. You go watch that for 25 years of just being in business, which is crazy.
Oh yeah.
They
got on a shoestring, ain't no doubt.
Yeah, they were.
They started off with the Carnival celebration.
They were literally, and he bought that ship used. That ship used, and they were like on one ship, and they were on the verge of going bankrupt. And
before that, they had a ship here that was named the Star of Texas as a day gambling boat, and then it was the original Mardi Gras that they renamed the Star of Texas, and it was a day sailing gambling. I was on that several times. That ship several times.
Joe, it depends. Joe, what do you like to eat? You like Italian food? There's what is it? Mario's? What's that Italian joint? Is it Mario's?
Hey,
Mamma Mia?
Mama Teresa's over there behind the Opera House, close to the Strand area, which is not too far from the port. It's a great Italian flying pizza, and they have some great Italian dishes. I recommend the snapper parmesan. Actually, that's what I eat all the time.
What's the other Italian joint?
Oh, Mario's on the seawall. Yep.
Seawall. That
That's the
pizza
best.
and lasagna is insane.
Yes. Mario's on the seawall.
And on the seawall, if you go down a little bit further, opposite the port, there's the I don't remember the names, but there's the seafood restaurant down there.
Oh, Katie's right there on the waterfront. It's great seafood.
And then there's an Italian, a Mexican place down there.
Oh,
I don't remember.
Original Mexican restaurant. It's right there over on 14th.
Right.
On 14th Street.
Y'all missed it. I mean, look at the name, Smoking Joe. Yeah, y'all send. You know it's got to be barbecues. It needs to go to Wade's Smokehouse.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's not on the island. That's off the island. You got to travel a little bit.
Gatto's on the seawall is where all the locals go. It's a little bit of an upscale restaurant, but it's very, very good. Gatto's on the seawall, and it's an old family that's been here on South Island forever.
All right, Mickey. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to Galveston, man.
You can't go wrong with Katie's, Joe. You can't go wrong with Katie's. Nope. That's Buddy Guidon. He owns that restaurant. He owns this Katie's Seafood Market next to Katie's restaurant. That's where he got all of his money and all from bringing it in, and they have a fish market there. It's called Katie's Fish Market. I bought a big old box full of tilapia there from him once.
Right. Oh yeah.
He's a neat guy. I met him in Austin once. We were there for a legislative trip to Austin to talk about the issues for Galveston County during the legislature session. And him and I, we talked for a while.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, Rick, we'll get out of here. And
yes, sir.
Let everybody go do what they got to do. And
same time, same channel next week.
Same bat time, same bat channel. Everything.
You got that right.
We'll have some more stuff, and we might let Rick tell us a little bit about the Port of Galveston.
Yeah, I might talk a little bit
this week. But
yeah, right.
We all appreciate everybody coming in.
He starts doing that. I'm just gonna mute my own mic and just sit here and.
Thanks, Chris.
Just sit here and shut up for 30 minutes. Night, Em.
So we appreciate everybody coming.
Appreciate you guys.
Hadn't been to either one of us' channel. Go check it out. There's a lot more content up there. Some of it you might enjoy, but we appreciate you checking it out and looking around.
Wait a minute. Some of it you might enjoy. Was that a shot, Sherman? Did you just take a shot? Were shots just fired?
That's right.
I thought I saw something go across the bow.
Hey,
there you go.
Uncle Dave has got the new and upcoming high quality videos coming out that he's doing, because he's got a professional grade camera that he's doing excellent work with. And
dude, I'm gonna tell you something. Video is not the problem. I have a love-hate relationship with editing.
That's right. That's right.
Now I got my boss over here.
Yeah, she's the thicker head in there. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Everybody have a good night.
Yes,
appreciate y'all for coming.
Have a good night, folks.
See y'all around.
All right, y'all. Take care.
Pay up. They made it through another one.
Double or Nothing next week's show.
You're on.
I thought for once the show really caught fire.
I thought it burned itself out, same as always.
Travel tips and fun with the best in the game. Don't forget to drop a comment, share the stream, and let's talk about it.